rotation, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth.
Steel King canopies are a Steel King canopies are a Steel canopies serve a outdoor storage. King Manufacturing.
Helping clients buy and sell homes.
Outdoor storage. King Manufacturing.
Helping clients buy and sell homes and create 5558 for all your
Sour with Jeff's live stream. We hope you're running them
58 for all your
Sour with Jeff's live stream. We hope you're running them within our community. If you'd like to join us as a
property shop is ready to assist you with your first quarter of 2025. 296-8.
Commitment to providing safe water, service, and a quick turnaround.
To a nationwide general contract, retail customer-driven experience. Reaching to your next project. Customer-driven experience. Reaching to your next project.
Family-owned and operated. We of locally grown produce, including difference.
Angling $100 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and to book today and check out dollars per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and to book today and check out my Facebook page.
Athlete family members.
My Facebook page.
Athlete family members and friends of growth of its athletes. If you are interested,
stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of. Saturday is also lunch or dinner. Grab one of. Saturday is also Prime's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield.
Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before, or better yet, swing out to the bridges for.
We have been known for our first-class buildings and tea tables and so much more. If you are looking for suitable for indoor or outdoor.
From oil changes, spring refresh, ensuring your ride
has evolved into a nationwide, and it's changing fast. Lies ahead. Building trust and a passionate team to bring
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. We are more than just bowling. We are home to Laconia Bowling. We are more than just bowling. We are home to Laconia Bowling.
Your real estate needs. She prides herself. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate, and 738?
An in-house water testing lab is Trust Sam's for all
state industry. Terry has had the deep
to every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures.
All right, welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. If you are with us, we want to thank you heavily. Our whole MiFi unit just went completely out on us. We had to have Jeff's live stream bring over a replacement MiFi, and it seems to be working now. So we are in the top half of the 6th inning. This is the first batter, first pitch. Jacob Skulma still on the bump as we have a ball to Carson Heisdorf. Since we've last talked with you, it is now a 3-0 ball game for the Cougars. This is the top half of the 6th inning. Skulma's still in to pitch for the Crusaders as we got a foul ball here. We apologize for not being able to call most of this game, but we thank you for sticking with us, and we hope that you can see the end of this one with us here now. Looks like we got 5 viewers. We want to thank you for sticking with us. We apologize for the MiFi issue. Our MiFi ran out of data halfway through this game, so we had a new one just delivered as Jacob Skulma throws strike number 2. He's dealing here on the bump in his 6th inning of work. He's through 5 innings completely here. He's got a 1-2 count here to Carson Heisdorf. This is now a 3-0 ball game for the Cougars. As that's strike 3 looking to Carson Heisdorf. So thanks for sticking with us. Tell your friends we're at this new link here. Everybody else who's watching, make sure they're tuned on to this one. We're hoping to finish out this game here in Waupun at Schlieve Field with this new MiFi setup and make sure that you get to see the end of this Crusaders ball game. This one hit on. Oh, just out of the glove of Ryan Hall, who was trying to make over and grab that play. That's going to be a infield error for Ryan Hall that gets Carter Gellings over to first base here. Bring up Trenton Schludweiler. His last time up, he went 0 for 2 on a ground out. 2 ground outs, actually, today, as he looks to deal here against Skulma. 1 out, run around first. Double play is in order.
Just top of 6?
Top of 6th.
All right.
3-0 ball game. Cougars are up. Pitch comes home. That's a ball inside to Schlieve. Finally back up and working here. We appreciate you sticking with us through all of this. This one hit on. Oh, obstruction maybe?
No, I think he was at first already.
I think so too.
I like the no call there. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking with us. It's been a journey up here. If you've been with Dominic and I for a lot of these games this season, it's our first year with Jeff's live streams, and a lot of learning curves come along with that. We've struggled pretty much every game we've been on the air with. Different cameras not working. Our internet has been a big one, but we finally got it figured out, hopefully, for right now. So I'm glad you guys stuck with us and are able to join us for the top half of this 6 and hopefully through all 7.
Looks like they're going to talk about that possible obstruction here.
Yeah, Coach Jason Smith came out of that CWC Crusaders dugout and wanted them to talk about it.
Doesn't hurt to have a conversation. He's going to come over and give his reasoning. Trying to take off the headset.
I wasn't sure if you could hear him or not.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have that good of ears. Looks like the call's going to stay the same. Going to be safe at first. Guessing they're just saying that he was probably already there by the time the throw would have came, even though he was way off the base path. Pitch. Ooh, another good throw by Billy, but this one in time. These Cougars team is just kind of fast on this base path. Been hard for Billy to kind of throw anybody out, as this is going to be a stolen base for Trenton Schlieve. Still 2 outs here. We have a runner on second now, and Kyler Bowe steps into the plate. Pitch number 1 was a ball to him, and pitch number 2 is a swinging strike. 1-1. 3-0 ball game here at Schlieve Field in Waupun. Make sure to tell everyone over here that we're out here at this new link, and everything's back up and working. As of now, we're hoping it stays the same. This new MiFi seems to connected right away and refreshed everything up. So we think it was just a MiFi out of data. As a 2-1 count now to Kyler Bowe. 3-1, that one's just low, the umpire says. Still a runner in scoring position for this Cougars team. However, they have 2 outs, so they need to get a man on if they want to extend this and score a run. Keep their cushion to 4. This one hit on. Bouncing ball to Carson Mulder, the shortstop. He throws over his first baseman in time. That's the 3rd out. Jake Van Herward now at first for Gavin Goldade, able to snag that one. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning, except for a little runner on, but the Crusaders able to hold him. It's still a 3-0 game. They're going to hope to get the bats moving here as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're taking an ad break. We'll be back here shortly on Jeff's live streams.
Out the Hooksters Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan's.
All right, welcome back here to Jeff's live streams as we're in the bottom half of the 6th inning as Ryan Hull steps in and takes ball number 1. On the bump is still number 10, Owen Bong, for this Cougars team as another ball comes inside. We're going to have a bit of a switch up next inning with defensives coach Jason Smith just told us. Again, we appreciate you sticking here with us on Jeff's live streams. We love to have you here. We love to have you viewing this game. We're sorry that it took so long to get this MiFi back up and working, but we had somebody from a different field come over and run us a new one. We got new data, and everything seems to be working here, as Ryan Hull was going to take ball 4, but he's going to wear it instead. Either way, same result. He gets his walk on over to first base. We got a runner on now. It's only a 3-0 ball game. The Crusaders really have a chance in this one against this flyway team of the Campbellsport Cougars. This is a non-conference game, so Jason Smith has had a little bit of a mix around with some defensive positions, some new batters in different places as Levi Phillips, the second baseman today, steps in. He takes strike number 1 with a runner over at first. No outs here. Crusaders just got to get 3 home to tie this one up in the bottom half of the 6th inning. On deck is the tying run, Carson Mulder. That's going to be a ball outside. We'd love to hear from you down in that chat if you're still with us and still watching this game. Anything you want to say down there is appreciated. Maybe where you're watching, who you're watching for, which team you're rooting for. Anything, we'd love to hear from you down there if you stuck around this long into this ball game and finally able to get to see some action as another ball comes into Levi Phillips. It's now 3-1. Hitters count here with a runner on first. Crusaders looking for any way they can maybe bring a plate around or bring a run around to score, as this is ball 4. Levi Phillips going to take his free base. So far 2 runners on to start this bottom half of the 6th inning, and both of them pretty much giving up on walks, except Ryan Hull was able to wear one on ball 4. Carson Mulder now steps in, the shortstop. Mulder in the 9 spot, so we'll see the top of the order coming up next, as this is a ball. Must have been just outside because it looked good height-wise. Ball comes home. That's hit on. That's going to be a ball that trickles through. It just trickled past the third baseman, Gage Coleman, but Riley Coleman, the shortstop, able to grab it, just not in time to throw anywhere. And we got bases loaded, no outs here for this Crusaders team. And they've got the top of the order. Lucas Greenfield steps in, who's now playing center field. He takes pitch number 1, be a strike on the outside part of the plate. Let me know in the chat if you're excited for this one. If you're a Crusaders fan, you got bases loaded. Nobody out here against this Campbellsport team. The tying runs on first base as we get a strike, foul tip into the mitt. 0-2 quickly here for Lucas Greenfield. This one hit on. That's going to be a single into the outfield grass. Runners coming around. The one at third is coming around to score. That's Levi Phillips coming in to score, and it's a 3-2 ball game. On the throw, he gets back in time. Carson Mulder thought about taking third base on that, but we got a 2-run RBI from Lucas Greenfield, who just poked one into left field. It's a 3-2 ball game here in Waupun at Schlieve Field. A 2 RBI single in the bottom half of the 6th inning to give this Crusaders team their first 2 runs of the day. We now have runners on first and second as a bunt is laid down. It's pretty good. Back to Bong. He's just going to take the surefire out at first. Just in time is the out. Second baseman was covering on that, so that's a 1-4 putout on the sac bunt for Brant Billy. Trying to keep up with all this, trying to put everything into the iPad. That's a 1-4 putout on the sac bunt. Moves the runners up. They're both in scoring position now. They're going to intentionally walk Jacob Skulma, it looks like, to get the bases juiced and the force out everywhere. So that'll be an intentional walk for Jacob Skulma. And we got runners at every single base here. First time up on the 1-for-1 in the day is Jake Van Herwarden. He had a single his last time up, coming in to take over for Gavin Goldade at first. We'll see what he can do here with bases loaded. Takes a low strike 1. Crusaders have some life here. It's a 2-3 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Only 1 out. We've got a ball game here as Van Herwarden takes another strike. We'll see what he can do here. Only 1 out. Bases are loaded. That's a ball outside. Van Herwarden, good eye. We got some comments over there in the chat. Thank you, Brianna. That was a great hit. Close game, too. Jeff's live streams even put in there. We got ourselves a great game. We appreciate you sticking along. In this one, that's going to be a strike 3 looking, though, for Jake Van Herwarden. And he's going to be retired by way of the backwards K. It's still a 2-3 ball game, but only 2 outs. And the runners bases are loaded here for this Crusaders team. Brings up Ryden Perry. He's the man who started this inning. He was ground out last time. Let's see if he can do something here. Still got bases loaded. 2 in already for this Crusaders team to bring this deficit back only to 1. About to have the 6th inning. Bong comes home. That's a pitch upstairs. Owen Bong now up to 72 pitches on the day. Probably still got some juice in him to finish this one out. As long as nothing gets too far away from him. Ryden Perry swings on a high ball. Nonetheless. Bong comes home again. That's going to be a strike. Nice breaking ball to get the top half of the zone. We still have bases loaded here. 2 outs. A 2-3 ball game. That one swung on. Just kind of put it out there. He's going to try to run it out, and it's not in time. That dribbler just gets to Jace Gable. He's able to flip it over to his first baseman, Braden Booty. And the Crusaders leave 3 on base, but without doing a little bit of damage here, it's a 3-2 ball game. Cougars going to get their last wraps as long as everything's square. We'll be right back here. We're going to take a quick ad break here on Just Live Stream. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a...
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. I want to apologize for only having this behind the plate camera. We had some problems with the center field camera. Our tripod out there decided to
snap
in half somehow. So
how could this? How would it not be? I mean,
so we'll work on that as best as we can. But for right now, we're only going to have this one. I apologize for that, but
that's why you were stuck with me all last half inning.
Yeah,
I was out in center field trying to figure out what was going on. Came back with a broken tripod.
But nonetheless, it's a good ball game here entering the top of the 7th. It's a 3-2 game. Yeah.
I mean, this one hit on into right field. It's going to be behind the head of Zach Hoffman. I'm not sure if that's still him out there. I believe that's what the call was before. It doesn't really look like Zach Hoffman.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I read that.
I think that's
number.
Lucas Greenfield. I think Zach Hoffman's in center. So I think we just did a little bit of switch around there. So Lucas, over the head of Lucas Greenfield, nonetheless, is going to be a stand-up triple for Jace Gable, who's now 3 for 4 on the day. Great day from Jace Gable, hoping to get this Cougars team back into it, extend their lead. It's currently by 1 as the Crusaders got 2 back in the bottom half of the 6th. Skalma going to come home on pitch number 91 to Brody Nolan. That's going to be behind him. Nolan able to duck out of the way. Ball number 1 nonetheless. Ryden Perry now behind the plate. Brand Billy moved out to left field. A bit of things got switched around on the defensive positionings for the CWC Crusaders team. Skalma checks the runner at third. Jace Gable comes home with this one. Swung on. Right up the middle, it's going to get right past Carson Mulder. He made a good diving stop, but not able to get there in time. That's going to be a 1 RBI single for Brody Nolan to put another one across the board for this Cougars team. It's now a 4-2 ball game in the top half of the 7th inning.
Yeah, 4-2, but definitely not out of reach, Dominic. We just saw them put 2 up in the bottom half of last inning. We'll see if they can shut them down here on defense and hopefully do something the same. But the Cougars looking to put this one out of reach with the runner on, one already in, and nobody out.
Yeah, they can close this one out quickly as long as they can do some good defensive here. Or as this one trickles into right field.
As a throwdown, the runner decided to take his base, and pretty much there standing up. He didn't have a problem with it.
He was there standing up, and then the ball trickled into right field. He decided to stay at second, not risk anything, and get a batter out. Possible run across the board. Don't want to risk that in a 2-run ball game. Nonetheless, no outs here to Braden Booty, who had ball number 1 come home. This is strike number 1. It's now 1-1 for Skalma. This is probably one of his last batters of the day. He's at 94 pitches. Will soon be at 95. Jason Smith out of the dugout, probably ready to pull Skalma any minute here. We'll see if he can get another out to finish out his day. That's a ball inside to Booty. Don't count out this Crusaders team, though. They were able to rally and get 2 runs in the bottom half of the 6th. There's nobody saying that they can't do it in the bottom half of the 7th. It's currently a 2-run game. They're hoping to hold it there, as Skalma now has a 2-2 count to Braden Booty, who's 0 for 3 on the day. He did reach base last time due to an error.
Yeah, he's looking for a hit here. Anything in that outfield probably scores a runner from second, adds another cushion run to this lead for the Cougars. So we'll see if he can put bat on ball. That one inside on him gets by the catcher, and the runner going to advance another 90 feet. Puts him at third now.
That's going to be a passed ball for Ryden Perry, coming in relief of Brant Billy, who's now moved out to left.
Of course, the one time we talk about it, them being pretty consistent on their positions.
They just moving around.
Head coach Jason Smith decides to switch it up on us.
He must have been listening. Said, I'll show them.
Spite us.
This
Swung
one hit
on by Booty, fielded cleanly by Goldade at first. He's coming home, but no, he pump fakes him. Does he get to the base? Yes, he does. Pump fakes the throw to home, decides he's not going to get him, tries to leg him out at first, and does. It's an unassisted 3, or U3, but they score another one. It's now 5-2, Dom.
Yeah, it's now 5-2, and it's a 3-run lead. Gives them a nice cushion. We haven't seen the Crusaders score 3, of course, this game. It's only been 2. So gives the Cougars a nice cushion here, trying to hold off this ball game. Skalma's going to come out here as he's reached pitch number 98. So they're going to start. Who they got here? Looks like coming to the mound, Carson Mulder from short. Nope, number 2, it's going to be Brant Billy. That's probably why he moved out of the catcher position. They were getting Ryden Perry warmed up before they just threw him in there cold turkey.
So we'll step aside, run some ads. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
Fresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Brant Billy takes the bump for this Crusaders team. They're down 3 now in the top of this 7th inning, only 1 away, but silver lining, nobody on base, so if Billy can have a nice 2 outs here, we could go into that bottom half of the 7th with the Crusaders only down 3, and that gives them a chance, Dom.
Yeah, it's the save opportunity in MLB, but 3 runs is never a gimme. as ball number 2 comes home to Riley Coleman, who's at the plate now. He's 1 for 3 on the day, a single in his middle time up. The other 2 times he had a line drive and a fielder's choice last time up. That's a strike there from Billy, his first one of the day in his relief appearance. Owen Bong probably going to close out this game. He's only at 75 pitches. He got some room to work with.
Yeah, definitely. He's got 24 pitches to work with before that's got to be his last batter. So if he's gotten through 6 with 75, I'm sure he can get through 1 with another 25.
And he's got 10 strikeouts on the day, so you probably just send him back out there hoping he can continue to deal his stuff. Billy takes another ball.
And that's a walk for Riley Coleman, his second time on base today. Still 1 for 3, but with a walk now. That brings another base runner for this Cougars team, and that brings up number 34, Gage Coleman.
Yeah, Gage Coleman today is 0 for 3. He reached base on an error his first time up in the second inning. However, he had a ground out to finish out his day at the moment. He takes a ball up and high.
Yeah, that one was inside, and I'm kind of forced him to back up. We almost saw a snap throw down to first, but Perry behind the dish decides to eat it.
Probably the best at this point. Just worry about the batter. Get him out when you can. As this a strike from Brant Billy. 1-1 now.
Right down the pipe. It's probably one of the best ones Coleman's going to see this at-bat, so if he sees something similar, he's going to have to take that bat off the shoulder. It's even now 1-1 to him. Billy comes home. That one missed outside. Perry steps out of his stance, but again, once again, eats it.
Billy just trying to find the zone here. He's thrown 8 pitches here in relief, and only 2 of them have found the zone. Obviously, a walk to Coleman. Hoping to not do the same as this one swung on. Foul ball. Probably missed the third base by 2-3 feet.
Haven't been bad misses, though. They've been all fairly around that zone, so.
Just the Cougars being patient.
Yep. Good eyes.
Absolutely.
Coleman steps back in now. It's 2-2 to him. I would assume brother Riley at first base. 1 away here in the top of the 7th inning, a 5-2 ball game. Gage Coleman steps back in. Brant Billy pitching onto the stretch, comes set, fires home. Swung on and once again fouled off down the first base line.
Bit of an interesting sound. I don't know who made
you heard that too?
Oh! Like yeah. And it came right after he swung. And it seemed like it came right from the field. So one of the players out there.
We'll see the 2-2 again. That one missed outside. It's full now to Gage Coleman.
Good at bat here for both of these players, the pitcher Brant Billy and the batter Gage Coleman.
The Islanders draw the number 1 first overall pick in the NHL
Oh, I forgot the lottery was on tonight.
Yep.
At least it's not the Blackhawks.
Swing and a miss. Gage Coleman goes down swinging for the second out of this inning.
I'm happy for anybody but the Blackhawks. You know me, my wild fandom.
That ended abruptly last week at the hand of the Golden Knights.
Okay, let's not bring it up. It's been a rough couple of days.
Up now is number 27.
Carson Heisdorf, as this one's thrown down to second. Not in time, not even on target.
That one almost hit the backside of the umpire out there. He was looking at the base for the play, and it came right behind him.
It's going to be a stolen base for Riley Coleman. As Carson Heisdorf takes strike 1.
We'll see him step back in. It's 0-1 to him now with a man in scoring position. That one missed outside. He holds back.
Still 2 outs here, so any way you can record an out here if your Brant Billy gives this team a chance. Only 3 runs. Never say never. This Crusaders team has obviously put up a crooked number before. With some big wins and high-scoring games. 2-1 now to Carson Heisdorf. Haven't seen really any changes in defense, position, lineup from this Cougars team. We'll see if that changes in the bottom half.
And this one hit by Heisdorf. A blooper reaches center field. Coleman comes around third, and throw goes wide. That's going to score another one, and Heisdorf going to make it all the way to second. An RBI single here with Heisdorf making it to second on the error.
Yeah, it was a great piece of hit and just send it right up back where it came from. Made sure to get to second on the throw, so puts another runner in scoring position. It's now a 6-2 ball game. 10 hits now on the day for the Cougars. That's a great way for success. Is you can find hits, you'll usually find a way to score. Only 2 left on base, so they benefit left on base. I take back exactly what I said. So 7 hits.
Those are 2 very wildly different numbers.
It was just covered up by a little piece of dust, I think it just accumulated on here. And the sun's right in it as ball number 1 comes home to Carter Gellings. Brant Billy just trying to end it. It's a 4-run ball game. You hope to give your team a chance in this relief response. As this one trickles into right field. It's going to fall for another base hit.
A bloop single from Carter Gellings, and comes around third is another runner. It's now 7-2 here. It's kind of gotten away from him in the last 2 innings, but I mean, before that,
Yeah, it was a close ball game. It was fun. And just like that, it's a 7-2 ball game.
7-2 ball game. Never say never. The Crusaders aren't out of this one. I mean, no team is really out of it until it's over, but as these runs keep coming around, it gets harder and harder for the Crusaders to try to claw out of that deficit, especially with them only having really one good inning of offensive production today.
Yeah, only 5 hits on the day. We've also had 5 errors in the field to extend some innings. This one straight up into foul territory. Billy over on it, but it's going to hit just outside.
There's the bleachers over there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to stay in play, but just goes out of play. Both Billy and Ryden Perry come over to try to make that grab. Schledweiler now 1-1. With a runner on first, Carter Gellings. It's a 5-run ball game after Cougars have put up 3. This one comes back, almost hits Billy in the leg. That probably would have been a stinger. This one's going to float into center field, and we got runners at first and second. And again, the bleeding just doesn't seem to be stopping here in the top half of the 7th inning.
Yeah, now we have 2 on for the Crusaders. I mean, still 2 outs, but they've had a 2-out rally, and we're back to the top of the order.
Yeah, just like that, the Cougars are back in control of this game after a little bit of momentum swing on a 2-run to get back into it in the bottom of the 6th. But just like that, Crusaders now have a 5-run deficit and only 3 outs to play with, and they still have to regain an out here. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 20. Let's see if I can pull him up on my thing. This is Adam Rahmer. I'm hoping it's not Raymer. Rahmer.
I would say Rahmer. With
Okay,
the
that's
H
what I went
there.
with. Adam Rahmer, number 20, steps in. Fouled back.
First pitch swinging was Rahmer. He's got him on first and second, 2 away here, but couple in so far for the Cougars. They're looking to add on to that.
We're going to get a pinch hitter for Jace Gable, too, as we see number 42 in the on-deck circle. I'll figure out who that is as he comes up to the plate, if the Cougars are able to extend this one.
0-1 to Rahmer. That one come home, swung on, and hit to the second baseman. Flip over to the shortstop, who's covering second. A force there for the 3rd out of this inning, but a couple more around for this Cougars team. It's now 7-2 heading into the home half of the 7th. The Crusaders down to 3 more outs. We'll see if they can make the comeback on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Zach Hoffman stepping up now. For the Crusaders, they're down to their final 3 outs, like we said, facing a 5-run deficit here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Takes a strike down the middle. It's even to him 1-1 now. Still moving quick on the mound is number 10, Bong. Fires this one home. It rides inside, but a strike 2 call must have cut some part of that out inside edge. We'll try it again. Swing and a miss, and Hoffman's down on strikes, a quick out to get this one started.
Yeah, not what the Crusaders need. They need to look to extend at-bats and get base runners on if they want to try to claw back into this 5-run deficit. But We'll see the second batter now, Ryan Hall, number 23, step in. He takes a ball outside. We've seen this before, however.
A little up and away there. Swing and a miss. It's even at 1-1 now. For you Brewers fans, that game should be starting soon as well. I'm pretty sure we're starting a series against the Astros now.
6:40 start time, 8 minutes.
After a disappointing weekend when the Cubs came to town.
They're saying he swung there. Ryan Hull now 1-2.
5-run lead with only 2 more outs. You see the zone expand a little bit. And strike 3. Hull goes down looking. It's back-to-back Hayes for Bong. And Crusaders down to their final out.
Here comes Levi Phillips, hoping to play hero ball and just get on base any way he can to extend this game if you're the Crusaders.
We'll see what he can do with 1 out to work with. Bong comes home inside. That's ball number 1. Like you said, he's been moving very quickly on the bump today. He gets the ball and goes right away. This one popped up into foul territory. The catcher running back for it. He's got some room. And it falls just in front of him.
It was a close play. Kind of landed just right in front of him in the bread basket, but now able to get the glove there in time as that one drops. Phillips' new life here on a 1-1 count. Still 2 outs, though, so this Crusaders team down to their final out in a 5-run game. Ball outside.
That one catches the inside edge. He's called it a couple times now in this inning with it being a 5-run deficit, and you didn't like that, but it's 2-2. This one in the dirt. It's going to be full now to Levi Phillips.
God, he's such a quick pitcher out there, his own Bong. I just stood up, and all of a sudden he's got another ball.
Full count, 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. This could be it. Swung on, fouled back, and we'll try it again.
Levi Phillips is not going down without a fight as Mulder steps into the on-deck circle.
Any way to extend is what Phillips is trying to do right now. We'll see if he can. Owen Bong comes set on the mound out of the windup. Fires home. This one again fouled off. We'll once again try it again.
So just putting the bat out there to make sure this game isn't over on his bat. He's hoping to get on and put that pressure on Carson Mulder.
That one, strike 3, back-to-back-to-back Ks, and this one, it's a 7-2 victory. The Cougars coming to town and take it away. We're going to step aside, run 1 ad. It'll probably be 30 seconds, and then Dominic will come back with the post-game stats. I'm going to start wrapping up here. I've got to make it to soccer over in CWC. That game starts at 7, so I'll be wrapping up, but Dominic will wrap this one up for you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my soothing voice this entire time. We're going to step aside, take an ad. Dominic will be back with post-game in just a second.
But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
All right, welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're in the post-game show. Let's see if I can get this schedule kind of moved around. As you can look at that while I'm talking to you about some post-game stats. We have a 7-2 ball game here through 7 innings at Schlieve Field in Waupun. The away team Cougars were able to take this one down 7-2, obviously, against the home team, the CWC Crusaders. The story of this game here is really just the pitching from this Cougars team. Owen Bong on the mound, able to get a complete game. Only allowed 2 runs with 5 hits, only 2 walks. Only 7 base runners that he was kind of responsible for this entire game, as CWC has those 5 hits. But they've also, the story of this game was also that the Cougars really just had to swing and make sure they got into this game at the late stages. The Crusaders were able to put up 2 runs in the bottom half of the 6th to make this game close. Then the top half of the 7th, they were just get the bats moving enough to make sure they could secure this victory. 12 hits today for the Cougars, and were able to reach base 5 times because of errors. Left 9 on base, but it was enough to score 7, so they'll be happy with that. Cougars obviously in the Flyway Conference, the Crusaders in the Trailways. So this was a non-conference matchup that doesn't really affect the overall standings for both these clubs, but a good ball game nonetheless here at Schlieve Field. We appreciate you joining us. Not really a whole lot of post-game stats to go over except for that pitching by Owen Bong. For the home team Crusaders on the bump, Jacob Skalma put up 6 1/3 inning, only allowed 4 runs, but that was enough to do it and get the loss today. Brant Billy came in relief and allowed 2 more. Nonetheless, this Crusaders team looking to bounce back. Let's see their post-game. If I can pull up the schedule, it's already up. Thursday will be at, or I guess start today, Tuesday, May 6th. That's tomorrow. Softball, Laconia versus Lemira in Lemira at 4:30. We will start there on Jeff's live stream. Thursday, we got baseball, Wayland Academy at Oakfield. And then we got baseball Springs at Laconia. That should be a good game in a Flyway Conference matchup. Again on Thursday is Omro at Laconia softball. On Friday, we're back here at CWC at Schlieve Field for a doubleheader. Horicon versus CWC. That should be a good ball game. That's going to be Trailways, the 1 and 2 in the Trailways, taking on each other in a doubleheader on Friday. Softball that same day, Oakfield at Mayville. That's a good game. Saturday, we got another CWC doubleheader, so they've had a lot of those this year. Randolph will come to town here in Waupun. Softball, Laconia at New London all-day tournament, and Waupun at New London all-day softball tournament happening in New London this Saturday. We appreciate you sticking with us here today, even through all those technical difficulties. We'll take some time to thank God here for his graciousness and his ability for us to call this game and make sure there was no major injuries to either of these teams. We want to thank you, the viewers, for sticking with us through all this technical difficulties and stuff like that. We want to thank our fans, thank our players, thank our coaches, thank everybody here at Jeff's live streams. This was Mackay and Dominic Ackerman tuning out here from CWC Schlieve Field in a 7-2 ball games that the Cougars took home. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you shortly if you're tuning in for the CWC soccer game against North Fondy, and we will see you tomorrow if you're not going to tune in for that. Thank you again for tuning in on Jeff's live streams. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.